Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to today's video. So today is a really fun tutorial. I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I got this look using all products from Dollar Tree. Crazy. I am so blown away, spoiler alert, by everything I'm using today, and you guys are not going to want to miss out on all the products because I have amazing dupes for high-end makeup products, and this is the look I did today, and I really love how it came out. So if you guys have never subscribed to my channel, I hope you will. It is that little red button down below. Click that and also tap the notification bell right next to it so you don't miss out on when I upload. You will get notified on your phone and email when my videos go live. I do all affordable beauty, Dollar Tree, all that fun stuff, TJ Maxx, Marshall. It's a fun time and I'm so glad you guys are here. So if you want to find out how I got this look and all of the new products I found at Dollar Tree that are mind-blowing, please keep watching and let's get on into it. Alright guys, I have literally so many items to play with right now. I don't even know where to begin. And of course, everything is in my Dollar Tree gold round basket. So this is where I keep all of my Dollar Tree makeup that I have to try out and film and test with you guys. So I guess, should I start with eyes? I think we'll probably start with eyes. So I think what I want to start out with actually is just a lip treatment. So I found the LA Colors lip oils. So I got 3 shades, I think. This one is Watermelon. I heard these are amazing from my fellow Dollar Tree friends on Instagram. Follow my Dollar Tree Instagram. I will link it down below. It's Dollar Tree Dolly, D-O-L-L-I-E. So this one is watermelon. They have mint, strawberry, watermelon, and grape. So I'm thinking just kind of putting this on as my pre-lip treatment, and I'll just wear it throughout the video and see how I like it. These remind me a lot of the Milani lip oils, which I love. Ooh, this one smells just like a juicy sour watermelon. Just like chilling around the house. Has like a nice feel to it. It's not too thin, not too thick. So you guys know how much I love these palettes. These really caught me by surprise. It's the LA Colors Berry palette and also the Peach palette. They also have a nude one as well, and I think there's a smoky like bluish one. So I'm going to use these for like my transition shades. I will just go in first with the Peach palette. I'm just going to use this color to set my eyes. So these are tiny, you guys, like they're really small, but the quality of the shadows is shockingly very good. There's no better feeling than just having an entire cup of washed brushes. My brush into the shadow, and if the brush is bigger, it's hard because it's a very small little thing. I'm just putting this all over to set my primer. I did already put my primer on. I'm so surprised by the shimmers in here. They are very metallic looking. It's crazy. I love both of the color schemes in here. And the best part is though, if you run out, you can just go grab another one for $1. So the matte shade, it's decent. It's definitely not the best matte shade I use, but it gets the job done. For transition, I'm first gonna go in with the Berry palette, and I'm gonna use this shade right here with a crease brush. So it's just like a neutral brown crease. And this is just gonna help everything blend nicely. And I do have some new eye products to play with today that I am real excited about. You guys, I have so much Dollar Tree content. It's crazy. I am like filming so many different videos and I have so many like fun ideas. And I'm loving just filming these tutorials because I'm finding so much amazing stuff at Dollar Tree. Like the makeup aisles have been poppin' recently, and some of the stuff that's good goes really quickly. Goes on very nicely. I really like this transition shade. It performs just as well as other brands of eyeshadows that are more expensive. Then I'm just going to keep building up in my crease. I'm going to go in now with the Peach palette, and I'm going to take this shade, which is this like orangey shade, and I'm going to use a little bit of a smaller crease brush. This is also from the Dollar Tree. It's the Wet n Wild crease brush. Sometimes the cuts of these are different. Like sometimes it's skinnier and sometimes it's fluffier. So you can kind of see like these are different cuts. My crease. And this is honestly, like, the quality of this shadow is just so nice. I hope this convinces you guys to go grab these and see how you like that. So I want to play a little bit with this cream shadow from Flower Beauty. I'm a little nervous because I'm not used to working with cream shadows that are deeper shades. So this is like a shimmery brown, and the shade is Flirty Florette. So if you guys saw my haul, then you would have seen this in there. I will link that down below in case you guys missed it. I do huge Dollar Tree hauls where I show you guys like 40 minutes worth of stuff that I hauled because I've just been finding so much good stuff recently. But anyways, let's see how I can kind of work this little guy into my look today. So this is what it looks like on the inside, in my outer corner, with a little like fluffy kind of synthetic brush. So I'm gonna watch. It's like a brown with a gold shimmer to it. I'm gonna put this, ooh, okay, on the outer corner. All right, this is cute. I think the trick is definitely just going in with less than you think you need. I would definitely use a brush. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other eye. So I'm dipping my brush in, and then I'm tapping off the excess and then going in so it's not so harsh. I've seen a couple girls on my Instagram finding more shades of these, so I hope I find more shades. Whenever I see anything Flower Beauty, I always just pick it up because honestly, for $1, it's like so good. And I guess it's just like discontinued products that they had, or maybe sometimes like I know when I worked in beauty, we would have stuff say that they like had too much of, so they would have to kind of find a way to get rid of it. So I guess that's when it lands at the Dollar Tree, when you just have too much stuff and you literally have nowhere to put it. I guess Dollar Tree is like the last resort for a brand, maybe, I don't know. But these are good products, very good products. It's not like the bottom of the barrel, like a blue lipstick or something. Like the colors that they're putting out are very nice. Like all the lipstick colors are like the nudes, the pinks, and everything looks good. So I'm very impressed. All right, this actually blends out really nicely when you work it in on this little brush, and I do recommend using a synthetic brush for these. It's nice because you can see a little bit of that gold shimmer. I'm actually happy with the way that came out. I do have to blend it out a little bit with a matte shadow, but I want to try now on my lid this Beauty Benefits Color Squad eyeshadow. This came out in their summer collection. It had its own display. This is called Fun in the Sun. It's like a gold, goldish yellow, and I'm thinking this might also be a gorgeous highlight as well. As always, you guys know I usually spray my brushes, but I'm gonna see first how it applies on its own, and then I'll decide if I need to go in and spray with a setting spray. So here's another look at the color. Ooh, it swatches really pretty. I think I might end up using this as highlighter. So let's see how it applies on its own first. I'm just gonna dip into the shadow with a flat shader brush, tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna go onto the lid. Ooh, okay, this is really pretty. This is like, when I saw it in the store, I knew it was gonna be a really nice shade. And I feel like I say this in every video, but the people who make Beauty Benefits are the same people who make Wet n Wild, and they also make Physicians Formula products. So I know that the quality of this stuff is good because it's made by those same brands. Wow, this didn't even need a setting spray. It went on so nicely just on its own. Really pretty color, and it's blending nicely into that Flower Beauty Flirty Florette shade too. And I'm just gonna do this eye, and I'm just packing it onto the lid. So I'm not sweeping, I'm just packing. And then I'm also bringing this onto my inner corner because I feel like it's light enough where it brings that kind of lightness to my eye. I want to see what it looks like when it's wet, so let's just see. Wow, that's pretty crazy how much it amps it up. I'm always like so amazed how much the spray adds such a nice pop. Actually kind of turning into a little bit of a cut crease, and I'm not mad about it because I like the way that that looks. Lose any of the brown, we can always just go and add a little bit more. But I really like that brown shadow. I honestly didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did because I'm always kind of like cream products, I don't know, I get a little scared of them. I don't know why. I guess cream products, just you think of things moving around, and it's a little more scary than powder. So I really like that. Okay, I do want to blend out on the edge a little bit of the flower shade, so I'm going to go back into that matte shadow and just carefully go around the edge here. Another thing I like about this cream shadow is even as I'm blending it out, it's like not budging. Like usually with powders, it blends away a little bit, but this is really staying on in my eyes nicely. So I have a eyeliner to try out in my waterline. This is new from LA Colors. It's their Auto Eyeliner in Bright White. It is like a little twist up. And by the way, the lighting is changing a little bit because I'm by a window to my left. So if you see the sun come in and out, that's why. I use natural light, and then I also use studio light. So you guys know I love putting like a white liner into my waterline. I just feel like it brightens up the eyes. So wow, this really is a bright white. A lot of times I will use the NYX Milk, so maybe this is like a nice alternative to that one because that one's a little bit greasy, honestly, for the waterline. Put this into the waterline. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just take a sponge just to make it easier, and I'll pull down my eye so I don't get like a fingernail crease. So I have two eyeliners. So you guys already know how much I love the LA Colors eye marker. This is amazing. It's better than some high-end eye markers I've tried, to be quite honest. But I also have the Jessie's Girl waterproof liquid eyeliner in like a green shade that I hauled. So I'm wondering if I should do the black and then maybe do the green on top of it. I'm trying to decide like what I want to do. I feel like the green would look really cool, but let's kind of play around with it and see how it looks. A really nice like fine brush tip. I would love if I could find this in black because this is my favorite type of brush to do eyeliner with. Like a light kind of green. I don't know how I'm gonna like that like just by itself on my eye. So let's see. I'm gonna go with the black first. Such an amazing eyeliner. I really hope I find more of these. I've been looking for them, but I haven't been finding them. So if I see another one, I'm gonna grab a couple of them. Sending a little more of this lip oil. It's honestly so nice. I'm thinking that with this, maybe I can do a line above the black. So let's try it out. I feel like I don't know how it's gonna come out, but I feel like you can barely see it, but just kind of like blending it in, I guess, a little bit with the black. But I don't know if you guys are honestly even going to be able to tell. I don't know. I'm not really obsessed with this. I just feel like the pigmentation could be so much better. But I will say I love the applicator. It's so nice and fine. It actually reminds me exactly of the applicator on the Anastasia brow pen. Just very precise. I feel like it just kind of made my wing look, I don't know, maybe a little more intense. So the green liner, I feel like you really can't see it. I feel like on its own it would give like no pigment, so I'm not in love with this. However, I do love the applicator like I was saying, and if I found it in black I would buy it. But I have these little fashion gem pearls, so I think I might just add like a little pearl on the inside of my eye just for fun with some lash glue. So let's try that out. Take some lash glue. There is a lash glue from Ioni at the Dollar Tree, but I haven't found it yet. Okay, so I like the way that came out. I think it looks cute. So now, let's move on to lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes with my new favorite, Sassy and Chic eyelash curler. This thing is so good. I've been using this even more than my Tweezerman eyelash curler. And I just kind of like work it up and then I move it backwards. So I found this Wet n Wild mascara I wanted to test out. I'm thinking this is probably gonna be something I'm gonna use more so on my bottom lashes because it's a very thin, long wand. So if it doesn't work out for my top lashes, I'll just go in and use something else. But this is the Enhance and Define Clean Definition Mascara. And I am going to go in with my LA Colors Priming Mascara and just use this as a base first. And then I also have lashes that I want to put on too. So this dries really quick, so I try and be fast with applying my mascara after I put this on. Let's check this out. Ooh, wow, okay, yeah, it's a very long wand. So let's go in. Can't see. I like how long the wand is. So I feel like it gets a lot of lashes in one sweep. Alright, it's actually pretty good. I'm impressed with that. I didn't think it was going to be this good, and it layers really nicely too. Primer helps a lot to make my lashes look thicker. This is how my lashes look with the mascara on top. I actually really think it looks good. It works a lot better than some other drugstore mascaras I've tried, to be quite honest, that were like $8 to $9, and this one is really good. I wasn't expecting much out of it, but works well. Recommend it. So for lashes, I have a pair of the Ioni lashes that I want to play with today. So we are going to use the Ioni 3D Faux Mink Lashes in Natural Light Doll. You guys, I kid you not, these lashes are amazing. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe these are at Dollar Tree. They're like my favorite lashes. They're cruelty free, they're vegan. They're stunning. So I've never used this pair before, and they're pretty natural. Like you could probably just wear these honestly on their own without any eyeshadow, and they would look really pretty. So whenever I apply lashes, I just kind of hope for the best, because I never know if I'm gonna put them on correctly. I realized I forgot to use my lash liner glue. That is, maybe I'll use it for the other eye. It's like the best. It's a liner and a glue, so you don't have to use this regular glue. This eye, I'm just going to use my Bali Lash eyeliner and lash adhesive. It's just so much easier, honestly, than using the glue. And the world is mine. They're very just like natural looking, and I think they just kind of make the eyes look really pretty and put together. Okay guys, so took a little break, had to charge my battery, ate a snack. I am back. We're gonna work on face. So I'm gonna go ahead and work in my moisturizer now, and I'm using the Bolero Facial Gel Hydrator in Watermelon and Aloe. I have used this in past Dollar Tree testing videos. So this actually has like a kind of like a little bit of a sticky consistency to it, but it is nice for foundation, and it smells so good. So I do have a primer from the Dollar Tree. I picked this up the other day. It's the LA Colors Smoothing Face Primer, and it just says clear, minimizes pores. So let's try this out. I'm excited to see how this is gonna work. Try two different ways. The first way I'll try is just like with my fingers, and then I'll apply it with a sponge on the other side. Ooh, it's, wow, okay, it's actually thicker than I thought it was gonna be. It comes out white, which is pretty shocking. A smoother surface by filling in fine lines and pores, helps correct skin concerns. All right, I mean, I do have some fine lines on my forehead. It does give a little bit of that blurred effect. And then I'm gonna put some on a sponge, and I'm just gonna press it, kind of like roll it into the skin. So I just like to try different ways of application and see how it's going to help in the way of shine, because it is more so just for like minimizing pores. Out with the sponge, I feel like it gave this very like soft filter focus look to my skin. I really like it. Okay, I'm impressed with this. This was the first time I saw the clear one. I've seen the colored ones there before, like the color correcting ones. We are going to be testing out today the LA Colors Matte Liquid Foundation. This is a high pigment formula. It says flawless looking skin. And it says it applies as a liquid and blends to a beautiful matte finish. So let's test this bad boy out. I'm going to be using a brush on one side, and then I'm going to use a sponge on the other side. It's a little bit smaller. Usually things from the Dollar Tree are a little bit smaller. This is 0.41 fluid ounces. In a typical regular size foundation, it is 1 fluid ounce. Too many shades to choose from, so it was definitely a little difficult to pick a shade, but I'm hoping because I'm tan that this will blend in with my neck. You can see I don't tan my face in the sun. But my body is tan from just like being outside and walking and biking and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and do the sponge first. This actually looks a lot like the packaging on the primer. It just has this little like spout kind of tube. Go ahead and pat that in. I do have this little blemish over there. I don't know where that came from, but hopefully this will cover it. I'm thinking that this is possibly going to be full coverage, but we'll see. It doesn't look too matte with the sponge actually, but a sponge always gives me kind of a dewier finish. So yeah, so I mean, this doesn't look matte to me. Definitely also looks, right now I'd say like a medium coverage. It's not as thick as some other matte foundations that I've tried before, and honestly this color really isn't bad. I think it blends in pretty good with my skin tone, my neck. I would say it's a medium, definitely medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's full coverage because I still see some of my blemishes peeking through, but let's try now a foundation brush. My flat top brush from Beaky Blender. Maybe I'll put some on my skin first now and then go from there and blend. So I feel like with a brush I always get more coverage because you're really packing it onto this rather than with a blender. That kind of soaks up a bit of the product, so, and it's also wet, so you don't get as much coverage. It's so funny because this really doesn't look, it doesn't look matte to me, but I think I definitely favor the brush side. I just feel like it looks smoother and more coverage with this specific foundation. I definitely see, like, I don't feel matte. It's funny. I guess it's really not matte. I'd say it's more of a satin, definitely a satin finish. So pretty interesting. I definitely will need to set this or else my oils are going to come through, because I can even see here on my nose. My nose looks a little bit shiny. My camera was just on some weird setting for that portion I just filmed, so hopefully it didn't look weird. But yeah, so I definitely think the brush side looks better. I feel like the sponge side looks a little bit more textured. And on the sponge side, it settled a little bit more into my pores. I did also go back into my waterline and reapply the bright white eyeliner because I feel like this eye especially faded a lot, but I really like this actual product. Like the actual color of it I think is really pretty. I don't have a Dollar Tree setting powder, so I'm going to go in with this Hard Candy Marilyn Monroe loose setting powder that I got at Walmart. This is like $6, and I'm going to use this to set underneath my eyes, and I'm also probably going to use this just to set the rest of my face. Strawberries, it smells so good. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, I am back. I did my brows. I brushed away my bake. I'm really not too happy with the concealer I used today, the LA Colors one, and then this one. I just feel like my under eyes don't look as nice and covered as they usually do. I just still see a little bit of darkness. I have like so many different blushes and bronzers to choose from, so I'm kind of just trying to figure out which to use. This is the e.l.f. Shape and Stay Wax Pencil in Clear. I was so excited to try this out. There's one from Fenty that I had my eye on. That one's like $20 or something, so I'm hoping that this is going to be a good dupe. And I've heard one of my followers on my Instagram told me she loved it. How cool is this? And this is literally just a Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to go into my brows and just use this to set. And I love using wax to set my brows because it doesn't leave a crunch behind. You can also put this on like a little spoolie if you want to, but I'm kind of into this right now. The only thing I will say is I feel like it does kind of take away a little bit of the color that I had put on, but ooh, brow hair is going rogue. But I love how it just kind of mattifies my brows, locks them in place, and there's no crunch or anything. So I have a natural deodorant I've been testing for a couple weeks now, and it don't work, you guys. I smell. Use this Hard Candy Just Glow blush and bronzer duo that I picked up at Dollar Tree in my latest haul, and I'm going to use this top shade first. Could not believe this find. These went so quickly at my store. When I went back, they were all gone. Bulky and big, but what are you going to do? I don't know. This is just called Matte Made in Heaven. So I'm going to use my Japanesque blush brush that I got at TJ Maxx. Swirl in there. Like I didn't pick up any product. Is anything here? You really have to dig your brush in to get pigment off this, but okay, there we go. Swirl in. Ooh, pretty pink. It's like a nice pink flush. Take this Flower Beauty Cream Blush. This is so pretty. It's in TT2. It's a Transforming Touch Powder to Cream Blush in Tickled Pink. So, ooh, oh my gosh, you guys, this is so interesting. It's like, it's not what I expected. It is actually, it is a powder. It has this little like sifter. I'm just gonna pour some in here. So dab off the excess on your wrist and then ooh, that is pretty. Literally, if Barbie had a cheek color, it would be this blush from Flower, definitely. I'm gonna contour my face first with this Flower. This is actually a powder foundation in the shade PP5, but I feel like it's a good contouring shade for me. The other day, this was a really great find. I use an angled brush. I'm gonna dip in here. Ooh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. This is exactly what I was hoping for with this, and it's, you guys, it's so soft and so finely milled of a powder. It is actually perfect for contouring. Literally the perfect shade if you have a similar skin tone to me. So your contour should be matte because you're sculpting out the face, creating a shadow. Two bronzer options. So I have this one, which is the Glow with the Flow bronzer, which was also from the summer collection. It has a very intense gold shimmer. And then I have the Hard Candy bronzer in here, which this definitely has more of a shimmer. It's a Wet n Wild brush. I don't know if you're going to even see this because I'm just using this large brush and I'm like stamping it in here. I really like the way that the face is looking so far. That single shadow. So I'm going to use the Color Squad shadow. This is in Fun in the Sun that we use on the lid because I just feel like it's going to be such a pretty highlighter shade. My e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. It definitely works as a highlighter. It does have more of chunky glitter to it, so maybe if we just tap off a little bit more. Ooh, it is so pretty. Yeah, because the glitter can definitely settle in your pores, but I like that. It looks so glowy. So pretty. Do you guys see that? I just like knew it would be such a blinding highlight, and it really is. I have this new lip liner from LA Colors. It's a nude shade called It's Perfect. I found this maybe like a month ago, and I've been so excited to test this out. I'd say this is like a pinky nude. It's not insanely pigmented. I wish it was a little bit deeper. Kind of wish I had got the deeper shade that I had saw. Almost a little too light for my liking. I like my lip liner to be a little bit darker, but they did have other shades of the lip liner. In with the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner. This is a Never Petal Down. They do also sell these at Dollar Tree. Flower lipstick in Sweet Peony, which is like a really, really pretty pink shade. Let's open it up. I've been finding so many shades of this lipstick. There's actually a nude one, which I have to go grab. It's at another store. My friend Melissa, Primp and Prime Beauty, she lives in the same area as me and she found it, so I'm gonna go grab that one. I open this. Oh, there's a thing covering it. Hey, look at that. Okay, I'm excited. I love it. Oh, it's so pretty. These go on so nice and creamy. It's a great formula. That color, you guys, it's so pretty. It's a very like springy kind of shade. And it goes nicely with the lip line. I love this. I'm gonna grab every shade. And it's already glossy enough on its own, so I'm not gonna add a lip gloss over it. I just think the color is perfect as is. Last step in my makeup is my setting spray that I picked up from Dollar Tree. This is the new Coconut Aloe Vera Facial Mist. Kind of stinks. It does have alcohol denatured in it, which I know has such a bad reputation for drying out your skin, but it also has glycerin, which is also a MAC Fix Plus, and it has coconut extract and aloe extract. So, and I need the Spray Guard 2001 to cover my hair, but I'm just gonna close my eyes and spray. It smells divine. Oh gosh, this is definitely a dewy setting spray. This made me makes your highlight pop out. The smell is identical to my I Heart Revolution fixing spray in vanilla and coconut. Like, it's crazy. It doesn't have glycerin in it, but this one does. I think that's why this one is more of a dewy setting spray, because it So this is the completed look. I cannot believe this is a full face of Dollar Tree. Like, I am shook right now. I think everything looks so good. I am so impressed with the way that this came out. Like, the skin, the eyes. This is crazy. And I know, like, a lot of the Flower Beauty products are just so good, and I'm so stinking glad that Flower Beauty is now at Dollar Tree, because it just opens up so many more, I guess, doors for us to play with affordable makeup. It's just, it's so nice and it's just awesome. So I love the way that the contour looks. The contour powder, that's actually a powder foundation. I love this so much. The wax pencil is amazing. You guys need to grab that. The Flower lipstick is gorgeous and creamy and such a beautiful formula. Definitely saw some blurring effects for sure with this face primer. I would pick that one up. The Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara totally caught me by surprise. This really worked well. I already know how much I love those little palettes. And then this Flower Beauty eyeshadow, just, I'm blown away by how pretty it looks in the outer corner. Majority of everything I use. The face mist is great if you like that glowy look to your skin, like that very dewy look. Kind of similar to like a Tatcha setting spray or like the Pixie Glow Mist. So I feel like there was also a lot of dupes sprinkled in here. We had the Fenty dupe, and oh my gosh, I am just like totally loving how this came out. I really am shocked that this is all Dollar Tree. Like, what on earth? I am so glad that I started filming these videos so you guys know that you can get affordable beauty, and it does not have to be expensive. You do not have to go to Sephora and spend hundreds of dollars. You can go to the Dollar Tree and get something that looks like this, which is crazy. So I am super, super pleased with the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know it was probably super long, but I had so much fun testing out all these products with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below, what was your favorite product that I used today? Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy seeing Dollar Tree makeup tutorials. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!